Hello. We are in upstate New York, and as some of you probably saw or heard, that our Governor Cuomo and New York City's Mayor de Blasio is locking everything down. We are not affiliated with de Blasio. He's strictly New York City. We have our own mayors in the area. They haven't mentioned anything about a lockdown, but Cuomo's locking down the state again for the second time. So, anybody that's locked in their homes like we are, other than going out and getting some groceries now and then, I had Ruthie cut my hair because all the small businesses are shut down for hair cutting and all that. Thank you, Cuomo, and I will be one that votes against you when you come back up for re-election. But we tend to have to cut our own hair, and you probably can too. This is Ruthie's probably her third attempt on cutting my hair, and I think she did a good job this time. Last time she cut it a little short, but it grew in. As you probably see by all the other videos that of me with my hair longer. And it was time I needed another haircut.
I might need a little snip right there.
Yeah, you always, once it dries, you'll see different things that got to be fixed up. But otherwise, you'll probably have to cut hair too, so good luck and hope that you...
Should I tell them how to do it?
You can explain how to do it.
It's really easy. If you want the hair longer, you just measure with your fingers. If you want it 3 inches, this I tried to do about 2 fingers. You kind of just measure up 2 and then cut at that finger. And then in the end, you can kind of clip in a little bit with the top of your scissors so it looks more like a hairdresser did it. So it's not, doesn't look like it's just blunt. So your hair is not, because your hair is not completely even. The nice thing is once you learn to cut hair, especially for guys and even for girls, depending on your hairstyle, it's super easy. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get it good around the ears. You might do a little shorter in the front and around the ears. And then in the back, which I guess you don't want to cut it so short that it looks goofy. You better to go longer and then just kind of cut it straight and then use the shaver up the neck. But, I mean, after the hair dries, you want to do it wet if you can. It depends on the hair. Like mine is curly, it's probably better to do it dry.
Mine's easier to do it when it's wet.
So, just want to be, like, I flip the ear over, then he gets his glasses. I wonder, what's that black thing? So I flip the ear over, and then I just cut. So it's, like, lays a little bit on top of it. But you'll get, you'll have a few bad haircuts, but you'll get better. But don't get too short. That's the thing. As you go. But if you learn to measure with your hands, like your fingers, just like you see the hairdressers, then cut above. Or if you're going 2 inches or 2 fingers, you go this way and then kind of like above. And you'll get it. If you can buy good scissors, get them. If not, wing it. But I think you can get some fairly good hair cutting scissors almost anywhere. I mean, if you get professional ones at Sally's, but if, whatever. But truthfully, if you can teach yourself to give your family haircuts, you're going to save yourself a mint through life anyway. So this is a good time to teach.
I go to Walmart, and that's probably the cheapest. And that's $17 every time I go.
And I won't go to Walmart anymore because they gave me that bad page boy that time. And apparently Regis owns them.
Well, last time they cut my hair, it was like they lifted up and just chopped. They didn't measure or anything. They just took the scissors and started chopping. It looked like I went through a brush cutter.
I paid like $70, and then I paid like a $70 again to have them fix it. And then I used to get my hair cut all the time. Sometimes I spend short, sometimes amount. The truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter how much you pay for your haircut. It's how good the stylist is that's cutting your hair. Yeah. You can get a $10 haircut. But anyway, remember,
big or small, you too can cut hair at home on a backyard farm.
Okay, God bless, guys.